Hello friends, my name is Prince and in this tutorial we will study about the concept of grid positioning in CSS. That is, how can we position these type of grids from one place to another place. This is known as the grid positioning, friends. You can see here that in our previous lecture we have created these type of grids, friends. Okay, now what we want, friends, we want to change the positions of this grid. Like you can see here that this is the first grid in the red section. Okay, like if you want to shift that first grid, like this type of grid, red section grid here, if you want to shift that red one here in place of green one, and also if you want to shift this fourth one in place of third one, then what you have to know about that, you have to know about the grid positioning concept, friends. Also one of the important concept. Let us start the video. Before starting, friends, you have to know about an important concept, the edge concept, friends. You can see here that how many rows are there. There are two rows, the first row and the second row. And how many columns are there, friends? There are three columns, first column, second column and third column, friends. But what we will use the concept of edges here. How many edges are there? First edge, second edge and the last is third edge. So in the row section there is 3 edges, friends. And in the column section, how many edges are there? First edge, second edge, third edge and the last is fourth edge. So in the column section we have 4 edges, friends. So by using these edges concept, we will use the positioning concept, friends. So this is very important, friends. Okay, now what we want, friends, we want to shift this first one in place of this edge. Okay, so friends, this is the first edge, this is the second edge and this is the third edge, friends. Okay, now what you want, friends, we want to shift this first edge to the second edge, friends. So for that, what you have to do, let us see how, friends. So friends, you have to go to the coding section here. Okay, this is the div 1, that is the red one section. This is known as div 1, this is the div 1, that is the red one section. Okay, and what you want to shift it, this first edge to the second edge. So what you have to write here, friends, you have to write here the property, that is the grid row, and here you have to write here the edge number. The edge number is 2 because we want to shift this first edge to second edge, friends. Okay, now Control plus S and now Control plus R. Now you can see that this has been shifted to the second edge, friends. Okay, the red one section edge was 1, now its edge starting edge is 2, friends. So this, the starting edge of the red one is now 2. Also you can see that this has a ending edge number. So you have to write here the ending edge also. So for that you have to write here the slash and after that 3, friends. 3 is the ending edge, friends. You don't need to write here the ending edge, friends, but if you want to make whenever you will make a responsive website, then you must have to write here the ending edge also, friends. Okay, Control plus S and then now Control plus R. Okay, this is okay. So it has been shifted here, but our work is not done yet. What we want, friends, we want to shift this red one here. Okay, so how to shift that? Now we have to use the concept of we have to know about the column edges, friends. This is the first edge of the column, this is the second edge of the column and this is the third edge of the column. So what we have to do, friends, we have to shift it to the third edge of the column, that is this is the third edge of the column. So for that, what you have to write, friends, you have to write here again, that is the grid column, and here you have to write here the edge number is 3 is the edge number. Now Control plus S and then now Control plus R. Now you can see here that this red one has been shifted to the third edge of the column, that is this one. Okay, now if you want to close this, that is the ending edge, so you can also write here that is the ending edge. So you have to write here slash and then the 4, Control plus S, Control plus R. It has been shifted, friends. So this is done, friends. Okay, now what you want, friends, let us see it again so that you can understand it very well. If you want to shift this fifth one, this is the fifth one in place of here you want to shift it here. So for that, what you have to do, friends, this is the first edge, this is the second edge and this is the third edge. Okay, we know that. Okay, so what we want to shift it here. Okay, so first of all, what we have to do, friends, we have to shift this second edge to the first edge. So we have to shift this to the first edge, friends. So for that, what you have to do, you have to write here in the place of fifth, we have to find here that where is the fifth one is here, this is the aqua color, this is the fifth one, that is the purple color, that is this one is the fifth color. So here what you have to do, you have to again write here the grid row, and here you have to write here the edge number, that is where you want to shift it. So I want to shift it on the first edge number, so I have to write here the first, control plus S, and then now control plus R, you can see that it is shifted in the first edge. Okay, now you can also close it to the you can write here also second edge, that is the ending edge, so you have to write here the second. Okay, that's great friends. Control plus S, control plus R. Now what you want friends, you want to shift this one, that is you want to shift this one here in place of here. So for that you have to know about the column edge. This is the first column edge, this is the second column edge, this is the third column edge, and this is the ending of the that is the fourth column edge. So you want to shift it to the third column edge. So what you have to write, you have to write here again you have to write here the grid column, that is the grid column, and here what you have to do, you have to write here the edge number where you want to shift it, that is the 3 is the edge number, and the closing is the 4th is the closing of the edge number. Now control plus S, and then now control plus R, you can see here that it has been shifted from here to here. This is the edge number 1, from edge number 1 to 3 it has been shifted friends. Okay, so this is the concept of that. Now friends, I want to also tell you about the shorthand of that. Like if you don't want to write grid row and grid column, then you can write here the grid area concept friends, grid area property. And here what you have to write here friends, you have to first write here the 1, and then you have to write here the 3, like that is the starting of the row and then the starting of the column. Okay, that is the starting of the row and then the starting of the column, and after that again slash, and then now endings of both, that is 2 is the ending and then the 4 is the ending. Like in first place there is the starting of the rows and column, that is the starting of the row and the ending of starting of the column, and here in last place there is the ending of the row and the ending of the column. Okay, so this is about that. Now if you don't have to write here like that, now control plus S and then now control plus R, you can see that it is still working friends. Okay, this is about that. So I hope you have understood the concept of the positioning in grid system. So this is about that. If you like my video friends, then you can subscribe my channel and also press the bell icon for the latest notifications. So we will meet in our next video. Till then, stay tuned with my interest tech. Thank you. Bye bye.